Good morning, everybody. It's nice to see you again. Hi. I literally just woke up. So, actually, I have a bit of a story. Believe it or not, it's been it's been like a few minutes since I woke up, and I already have a story. So, oh, I don't know why I'm out of breath now. It was that intense that before even saying the story, I knew just how intense it would be. It's almost as intense as clicking the subscribe button. So I got up, and then I landed from my flight in Torn. Torn is a game I play a lot. If you want to check it out, let me know, and I will send you a link. Or I will try my best to put the link in the description of the videos, because if I do that, then you join by my link. It doesn't cost money, by the way. It's free. Um, it's an online text-based RPG. I always forget how they explain it, but it's super fun. I play it every day. I do not miss a day, or I very, very rarely do. Pardon me. I was playing Torn, and what I was doing is you go from one country to another country. So you go here, and you leave with a bunch of money. You come to the new country, you buy a bunch of stocks there. And by that I mean you would buy plushies, you would buy, that's usually what you buy. You buy plushies in other countries, and then you fly back and you sell it back at this country because it's worth more here. So you make more money. And you just keep doing this. But what I did is I flew to the other country and I saw there were a bunch of people there. And I've been training up my stats a lot because I want to be the very best. Like, no one ever. Wait a minute. That's a Pokemon intro. No, I want to be really strong and be able to mug people. And so that's what I tried. I'm like, if if they're overseas, then chances are they have a lot of money, so that they can buy things. Now, I want to buy things too, so I bought my things, and then I kind of just went over to the player list and I mugged them because that's what you do in Torrent. So I saw a player that was level 16, and I decided I would attack them. I'm level like 25 now, so I thought, oh, it's no big deal. I forgot that I needed to do what they call a happy jump, which is where if your character is more happy, they gain more stats when they train at the gym. Because obviously, if you're really upset and you're lifting weights like, ah, then chances are you're not going to get as many reps as if, I don't know, you down an entire mug of coffee and just decided it was time to take over the world. So you became like anime guy level strong. So yeah, I forgot they can do that. So his stats were they were very much higher than mine, and he killed me. So that was a treat. So so basically, right now I am sitting in this other country because when I'm there, I can't use my items. I don't have my med kits, so I can't revive myself. I have to find a doctor in the country, and I have to ask them to revive me. Which they usually say, oh, for $1 million, I will. So that sounds like a lot, but when you're talking about in-game money, it's only a lot if you're under level 15. Because once you hit level 15, it's like you buy plushies for like 400 each. So you can buy up to like what, 15 probably when you first start out, and then you sell them and you get like a couple million. So it's pretty good. The catch is that it takes a while to do flights. So it's like, depending on what you own, because I know you can decrease the time with different booster kind of things, but without any of that, like say what I have, it'll take you 4 hours in game, or a real life time, 4 hours to fly there, and then 4 more hours to fly back. So you definitely want to be going somewhere you're going to get your money's worth. Now, if you rent or own a private island, you can get an airstrip with a pilot, which I believe increases the amount of items you can carry when you're on flight and decreases flight times. You can also get a business class ticket, which cuts it in like half. So you're there, and if you stack everything, I'm pretty sure I've been there in what, 30 minutes? I remember it took like no time at all. Anyway, that's this morning's story. I don't have a whole lot to cover in this video, so I wanted to talk about my things I was doing with the game. I'm not even sure if I told you guys I was making a game. So basically, I set up a server and I went, wow, this is amazing. Now, how do I make it so people can join my server? And then I realized you don't join servers, you send a message to the server and it sends one back. And I had a big brain explosion moment. So I spent all of yesterday trying to figure this thing out because I had a project from a few years ago, or like 2 years ago probably now, that I forgot my words. It is a good thing I don't do public speeches in real life, or you guys would see just how long it takes me to come up with one of these things, because I don't plan a script. I always say to myself, Brody, you should plan a script. Well, screw you, Brody, I'm not planning a script. I'm gonna wing it, because thug life. I'm not used to talking this much in the morning, that's for sure. So, it's a change. Right, the game. I had a game from a couple of years ago. It worked and all that, and it had multiplayer. And I'm trying to develop a multiplayer game right now, which is kind of like, almost like a remake of it. I spent like forever searching up different web hosts. So, seeing who was hiring, seeing who had a server for text-based games. And I found one, it just kind of sucked because it was, oh my god, it was so old. And neither me or my friend that recommended making the game had any idea what to do. We were completely lost. And then eventually I figured it out. But it was at the end of the day, after everything, after I spent hours working on this thing, only to find out the reason it didn't work wasn't because I did something like I didn't mess up the code at all. It was because I was using a new version, and the tutorial they wrote was for an old version, and what I used was a new version. So I guess I've moved up in the world to new heights, and they just can't go that high. They're sitting down here, standing on top of the couch to be tall, and I've already climbed a building, although I can't really climb a building. Where was I going with that? I don't know. But I was going somewhere. It's always a good morning as long as you have coffee. Totally didn't just almost spill it. That's the best part about coffee, is my mind will be completely racing all over the place. I take a drink and I can just feel the like warmth as like a tingly just kind of goes over me. It's super nice. Anyway, I'm thinking one of these mornings, probably tomorrow, because I'm not sure when you're seeing yesterday's video, but today is Wednesday? Yes, I believe it's Wednesday. Probably. Anyway, I think for tomorrow's video on Thursday, we should schedule a music thing. Oh my god, maybe I can actually live stream now. That would be cool. That would be very, very cool. Because then I could go on, then we could schedule kind of bi-weekly streams and say we could write music on it. Problem is I have to keep it down because, little brother's sleeping up there, so don't want to wake him up. Well, unless I want to really make him mad that day. Because that's what brothers are for. In my last video, I mentioned where you hit your leg. I really should position my camera better. What, did that actually just work? Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'm positioning my camera like this from now on because now I have the proper headspace in here, the 2/3 thing. There. I'm sat in the middle. It's not, is it? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I don't want to bore you guys with this stuff. It's first thing in the morning. I came here to say good morning, and I just like yeeted information at you. But yeah, where you hit your leg and go. So you can do one of those videos where you make a beat, and then you talk to it. Don't talk to the beat. Expelliarmus. I swear, with how much I talk with my hands, people might actually think I'm casting a spell or something. You basically tap your hand to the beat, and then as you're doing it, you would just talk until you find that rhythm, and you start moving with the rhythm, kind of thing. You start talking to the beat, but you don't talk on the beat because you can't just talk to that kind of thing, snap to it, because you want. Why am I? I'm completely trailing off. My point is because my ADHD is taking me all over the place. What is actually my point? Well, it could be there. There's nothing actually there, but I'm pointing, so that's my point. I pointed to my point. I'm pointing to my pointing to my point. Get my point? Imagine having to listen to me in the mornings, but no, you guys are probably watching this in the afternoon or something, or late afternoon, except my editor. My editor, he's watching this in the morning because that's when I talk to him, or that's generally when I start talking to him. So he has to put up with me early in the day. So if you want to support my editor for doing such a great job in dealing with my shenanigans, that's right, I said the S word, shenanigans, I said it twice, then do me a favor, click subscribe down below, because he works really hard on these videos, and you can probably guess if you had to deal with like 25 minutes, in this case 15 minutes of me talking, just rambling, then you would probably go insane, wouldn't you? You can always do that. Or just say, hey, good job, editor, in the comments. What was I saying? I really thought I thought my brain would just kind of circle back to it by now, and it didn't. I feel so betrayed. Right, the song. We should write a song together in the mornings. That was my stream idea. That's why I brought up the streams. When I was talking about Torn, I was gonna say, but while I'm waiting in the hospital because no one's reviving me right now, we could do this. We could do the song thing. Every point I was making, everything I was saying was supposed to be leading back to it, and I kept forgetting. But that's what I want to do. I want to write a song with you guys. Even if it's just something really simple, something going to a beat. I would love to go on a stream sometime, and I would love to just make a song with you guys about anything. You guys could say things in the comments down below, and I would be sitting here writing it. Now, the Discord bot thing, that was just me trying to bring up that I'm a programmer, and if you guys ever need anything, then let me know in the comments, because I would absolutely love to do it, and then I could add that work to my portfolio. Not saying I would steal the work. The work would be, like, the product would be yours. That's no worry. I'm saying I would add it to my portfolio so I can get a job. Or if it's a big thing, then you could just, I'll add a tier to my Patreon or something. Or better. Did you know? I actually have a thing now. You can buy me a coffee. I'll put a link in the description. I'll definitely do that. I'll write a note to do it right after this. I found a website where it's not like Patreon. You can literally just buy me a coffee. It's awesome. You pay like $2 or however much you want to donate, and then you can literally just buy me a coffee. It's so cool. Actually, that would be a really sly way to do internet flirting, because, there's a pandemic. Man, I hate the pandemic. I mean, sorry, cut this part of the video out because I'm about to make a comment I don't think I can say. But even as a pansexual, I hate the pandemic. Actually, that might be pretty funny. Okay. I had an idea for an outro. I just need to remember it. I swear it won't take long. Can I just say I'll see you guys next time? Because I don't really know. I'll just do the thing. My mind's been kind of all over the place this morning. Next time, I'm probably gonna try and write a script or something, or like jot down a few ideas that I have to come back to, because I need some structure for this. And if I don't organize it, my ADHD is going to take us all over the place. That's right, not just me. You're on this joyride too, because you've been sticking around here the whole time. So clearly you like my mass confusion, ultra illusion, confusion delusion. So yeah, I did the hand thing because, patent pending and all that, get the advertising out there while I can. So if you want to see my slightly more structured, I don't even know the word for it because I already got distracted. But if you want to see that, then make sure you click subscribe. Subscribe. Say the word, Brody. Plug the channel. Do the things. You guys have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.